Hello, I just wanted to do a video about the two bikes that I own, the two giant bikes. They are very similar bikes, and I refer to them as the sisters. They are both Advanced 2. They both have same saddle, both have carbon frames, both Shimano in the most part, same bar tape, but they are quite different in a lot of ways as well. So as you might have spotted already, my road bike at the back is a giant Defy Advanced 2, and my gravel bike is a giant Revolt Advanced 2. They're both in frame size small. The Defy, I've changed the wheels on. It's now running 0 AR30D wheels. Fantastic lightweight aero wheels for not a lot of money. I've put some Conti Grand Prix 5000 STR 32mm on there. I've run them about 50 to 60 psi. The Revolt has the original giant wheels. Don't know exactly what they're called, but they seem really good wheels actually, with Maxxis Receptor 40mm. Both tubeless, obviously, can't run anything but tubeless. Both discs. The discs on the Defy, I don't think I've changed. I think they're the original discs. Same on the Revolt, but they're a slightly different configuration. I do have the original Defy wheels over here, but I've got some 35mm Gravel King SKs on for when I was doing some gravel biking on the road bike. So, how are they different? So, Groupset is GRX on the Revolt with FSA AGX chain rings on the front, or crank. The whole crank is FSA. Shimano hydro brakes on both, and the differences. So first of all, the stems. The stem on the Defy is what you call the normal sort of stem. I think it's about 120mm. Standard size maybe 100. The one on the Revolt is tiny. It is really tiny, but it's really good because of that. And if you put the two stems in alignment, you'll see that because of that, it brings the Revolt's top bar quite far back in comparison to the Defy. So when you get on the top bars, when you're climbing, you can sit right up and you have the bars really close to you, like more like a mountain bike, which is really good. But then the GRX levers are still quite far because there is more reach out front to get the levers further forward. So for your standard kind of geometry, it works fine for where you normally put your hands on the levers, but it means that it brings that that part where you put your hands on the top bar a lot closer and a lot higher up, which is fantastic. The bottom bracket is a lot lower. You can't really tell from here, but it is a lot lower on the Revolt. I'll have to take my word for that, which means that the saddle there is lower as well, and where the frame goes down is lower as well. On the Revolt, the front wheel is a lot further forward, which means that personally I don't get any toe overlap on the Revolt. I guess that's the head angle, although they do look kind of similar here. It just looks like on the Revolt it's a longer top tube. But other than that, they have the same defused seat post, but the Revolt has the shim in there to allow it to have a round seat post, like a dropper post if you want, whereas the Defy just has the defuse seat post all the way down. Obviously a lot more tyre clearance on the Revolt. The Defy just goes up to 35mm and it's a bit tight at that. A lot more mounting points on the Revolt. The Revolt has the top tube bag mounts there, some on the fork, some on the down tube, whereas the Defy has none of that. If you want to put any racks or anything on the Defy, you have to use one of these, a defuse mount. You just put it there, collar, and then you do have the little eyes at the back where you can put a rack on, and that works fine. That's pretty much it. As you can see, a lot of the finishing kit is very, very similar. The bikes are very similar, but it's just the Revolt, the way it's tuned is just so good to ride. It's so comfy. It feels fantastic because it's low, it's fast. It can go over lots of different terrain, but it's really comfortable as well because of the way the bars are set up, and also because of that short stem. It feels really stable. Yep, two great bikes.